Hey guys, how you doing? My name's TB, and today we're going to be talking about episode 45 of My Hero Academia. And first off, I want to say that this right here is the single most greatest moment in this episode. I feel like after this moment in this episode, nothing's really the same. The first half of this episode is definitely way better than the second half because we get to see Midoriya here and his reaction to the fact that he was not able to save Bakugo. It sucks, man. It sucks. But if you just hear his scream when this moment here happens, it's really heartfelt. You can really tell how he feels, man. He feels terrible. He feels horrible that he could not do this. And I feel like moments like these are really important in this show because up till now we've only really had three characters that they focused on with what's going on with them. I think it's All Might, Todoroki, and Midoriya. Midoriya is obvious. He's the main character. This is his story about how he became the greatest hero, right? Makes sense. We get a lot of moments like this with him, especially in this whole fight when he fought Muscular, when he got his quirk, when he fought against Todoroki. Todoroki is the second one. In the second season, during the tournament arc, we got to see who he was, what his character was about, why he wanted to use his quirk. He worked through the whole fire and ice thing where he wanted to only use the ice side of his quirk and not the fire side. And All Might makes sense. That's where Midoriya got his quirk, so it makes sense that we see his motivation, his character, the things that he stands for, stuff like that. He's a symbol of peace. No one else outside of like one episode has really gotten that much screen time to make me think I really want to see what happens with this character and the way that they develop them. Bakugo is one of them, especially now since they're focusing on him. The League of Villains is trying to steal him, to try to convert him to be a villain and not a hero. But we still haven't gotten that much from him. Every time he's on screen, he does the same thing. He does. He's an interesting character, but they haven't given me much to learn about him. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there really quick. I want to have more moments like these with with these heroes. As they get better, as they learn how to use their quirk a little bit more. In the beginning of this fight, which is the end of the fight, because that's in this episode, the fight ends. We see Himiko, and her face is just like she's about to kill some people, man. You look at her face; she's not messing around. Because the moment, it feels like the moment that she sets her eyes on something that she wants, and someone or something tries to take that away, she gets pissed and she's gonna kill you, or she's gonna try. But she didn't get the chance because Kirogiri shows up. He uses his quirk to basically give people a gate, a warp gate, to get out of there because they got what they needed. They got Bakugo and they got Tokiyami. But Aoyama, last episode we saw him, it looked like he wasn't going to do anything, and I'm glad he did something this episode. He used his naval laser to shoot Mr. Krampus. Shoot Mr. Compress in the face, in the mouth, and then the two little marbles, they leave his mouth, and that had Bakugo and Todoroki in them. You see Chojin, you see Todoroki go to reach out for those marbles, and Choji gets Tokiyami, but Shota fails to get Bakugo. And you just see the look on Dabi's face, man. See that smug look on his face. He's like, oh, you tried so hard, but you failed. Too bad for you. And it sucks because after that, you see Bakugo's face. He looks scared. Like, he looks scared and kind of pissed at the same time. He's like, man, I'm upset that I got taken, but at the same time, he's too prideful to want anyone to come after him. He says, even to Midoriya, like, don't come after me. Don't come after me. He's probably upset that he let it happen, but he's too prideful to let anybody come looking for him. And after this, after we see Midoriya in the state that he's in, it seems like he's about to lose consciousness because of all that he's been doing, right? He's been running around, using his quirk way too much. He has a flashback to when, Shigarashi was talking to him, saying that the next time that we meet, I'm probably going to try my best to kill you. Not any villain that shows up, but like him specifically. Next time that they meet face to face, he's gonna try to kill him. I think this just cements the motivation that Midoriya has for doing what he does. Later he even talks. He says like, what am I supposed to use my quirk for? To save people. So if I can't save people, then what kind of a hero am I? And that really speaks to his ideals, his motivation as a hero. As the main protagonist in this show. After that, we see that the teachers of UA High School have a meeting, and something that President Mike says is something that I was thinking myself is that you guys have to have a mole, because the only people who knew about what was going on with the training camp was the Pussycats and the teachers that were there. So obviously you have someone who's leaking information out that shouldn't be leaked out. And of course it's important that he said that. But then we have Midnight, and we have All Might there, and a couple other teachers there who are like, how do we know that you're not the person who's doing this? You brought this up, but that it raises more questions without giving us more, any answers about like what's really going on. We can't say for sure who it is, but it's still good that he brought it up, and I like that. So after that, we have All Might. He got a phone call from one of the people who work in the police department, the police force, saying that they have a lead on where the villains are. And then we kind of see how's Bakugo doing with them, because he's only been with them for a little bit. And he's not happy. He's not happy. I don't think they've even started to try to convince him yet. But you see the look on his face. He's just like, man, I don't want to be here. And then we go back to Midoriya's to see how he's doing, to see how he's recovering. And the look on his face is just like he doesn't know where he is. He's been out for 2 to 3 days. And it's just like he's really disappointed in the outcome. He's reminded of something that All Might said to him. He's like, if someone's within my reach, it's my duty as a hero to save them. Like, if someone's within my reach, I'm going to do my best to try to save them. And he's like, Bakugo was within my reach. During the time that this training camp was going on and they were attacked, he had the ability to try to save him, and he still couldn't do it. And that's when Kirishima encourages him and says, because of what Momo did, that conversation that Momo had with the police officer and with All Might, where she put the tracker on the Nomu, and now they're going to use it to try to find him, on top of the information that they got about the whereabouts where the bar is, that your hand can still reach, you're not out of it yet. If you really want to try, we can try. And that sets Ida off because of what happened with Ingenium in season 2, where Stain almost killed his brother. He can't even work as a pro hero anymore. He gets pissed off. He's like, you guys can't just do whatever you want. If you try this, we're just going to get in their way. And it's just, he's taking this real personal. And I don't understand why. Because it's not like he has to go, right? He didn't have to go. This is their decision. But I feel like he's kind of torn inside. He wants to go. But he feels like if he tries, then he's basically projecting how he feels onto them. And I don't think that's a good thing. I think he should put him in their shoes. Midoriya tried, and he couldn't do it. And Kirishima didn't even get the chance to try, but he wanted to. And that's the end of the episode. The end of the episode is Kirishima just talking to Midoriya, saying that your hand can still reach, that you can still go try to save him if you want to. And I felt like it was a good episode. It was good. There was not much on the action, but it didn't need to be action all the time. It was a good episode. First half definitely better than the second half, and I'm curious to see what Ida's gonna do. Is he gonna go with them, or is he gonna stay behind? What's Midoriya gonna do? Is he even fully healed yet? Because Recovery Girl came. He said Recovery Girl came to heal him, but like he still got those bandages on his arm, man. What's he gonna do? He keeps messing himself up. I'm worried for him. I really am. Like, what is the story gonna do with him and his quirk? He cannot keep hurting himself. He can. It's just not sustainable. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Let me know how you liked this episode. Let me know how you liked this review. I'm still very new to doing any sort of content on YouTube, so any sort of feedback besides a like or a dislike would really help me out. Just let me know what you guys think. And that's it. Have a good day. Until next time. Bye.